Catter. Um, some deals. She wanted you to help
Cathal?
what?
Cathal?
Cathal, sorry. I think there was somebody that was named Cater at some point earlier, but you may have never asked her name. But
Typical.
Cathal. So the deal was to re-secure her entrance and exit from the city in exchange for use of said exit and entrance. Help securing better deals with the local merchants and setting up a meeting with the regent, right?
Mm-hmm. Plus, we had our deal with the. She's gonna go on a salesman spree to try to sell the brew for Morty to mass
Yeah.
produce.
She's willing to go into business with you for the brew.
Mm-hmm.
Just so happened she had an underground brewery underneath her tavern.
Very convenient.
Yeah, which is one of the entrances to her passages out of the city. She sent you guys down there, said essentially there's two paths through the sewers to get back to the entrance that you guys came through. One goes through the fighting pits, and the other goes through the cistern. You started exploring the brewery and ran into some specters. The path to the north of the map would bring you to the cistern. The path to the south would bring you to the fighting pits. And they are connected somehow from what she said, the fighting pits and the cistern.
Okay.
That's where we left off. You guys fought some invisible specters that
And Chikaro kicked their
Chikaro's
ass.
ass a little bit. Well, that's not how I remember it, Chikaro.
Well, first things first. I guess Morty will round the corner and discover that Horvath is gone. He's bailed, but he's left a pile of stuff on the ground.
Okay, yeah, good call. I was gonna say it's just you want to get scammed.
Morty's like, "Oh no, Horvath's gone.
Where'd he go?
I don't know, but he left all this stuff here."
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I guess he's not using it.
Yeah.
Grab a couple things. Grab a couple things here.
Yeah.
Morty will grab the lantern for now, and I guess the shield.
Yep.
Is it
else,
like
need any of this?
Is that shield the right size for you, Morty?
Yeah, shield's a shield. This one just happens to have spikes.
Okay.
Goran will pick up the javelin of lightning, twirl it around. I guess I'll hold on to this thing.
Dorian, grab me some jewelry.
Goran picks up the amulet of strength and tosses it over to Chikaro.
Did we do a thorough check on his stuff?
Thorough check on his stuff.
Yeah, like
we had this all planned out.
Yeah, all planned out. All right, let's make sure we weren't like missing anything, any of the goods.
All right. So Morty now is a +1.
Quaid also hands Chikaro the long sword of sharpness. Here you go, Chikaro. This will look sharp hanging from your belt.
What about the mace? I thought
you were taking the mace. Well, just take it, just so we. I don't know. It'll look cool. You don't have any like cool melee weapons. Have like this cool longsword strapped to your belt.
He also has the immovable rod.
Oh yeah. Nacho, you might be able to make use of this.
Oh yeah. I'll use it as a rod. Not sure
Yeah.
what it is, but I'll check it out.
He has the clockwork amulet as well.
Oh, Nacho sees a pile of fine clothes. Nacho.
Nacho's always interested in clothes.
Yeah.
This
Here's a-
Quarian will strap the longsword of sharpness to his belt.
Nacho, he also has a signet ring from his noble family.
I mean, I
Oh.
can't take. I assume he kept his family ring.
That's,
yeah.
that's fair. That's true.
I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure I saw that in the pile of his stuff.
What am I gonna do? Be like, yes, I am.
It would just
Part
add
orc.
to your disguise kit, you know.
Exactly.
It would make you a little bit more believable as a
You could be
a
Horvath.
lord.
God.
I wish there are
you can-
times where I wish I knew the language, his like orc or whatever, just so I could like morph into like a half orc and like. But then I was like, oh, if they start talking to me in their language, I'd be screwed. So
I guess I'll add the lantern.
yeah.
Put in my inventory for now.
Well, right.
Did someone grab
Okay.
the mace?
I mean, Jakaro said he wanted it before.
Alright, fine. I'll take the mace.
I think that's all the notable stuff.
Yeah.
Probably has some.
Quarian
potions or
grabs
something.
that, picks up Horvath's giant pouch of gold. Adds
Yeah,
it to
and
his
then
own.
the party funds.
Well,
Doesn't
Morty,
add it to his own. Keeps it separate. But puts it in the
bookkeeping
bag.
wise, Morty took it before, so
Yeah, that's true. Morty has
Alright.
the numbers, I think.
Toss it over to Morty. Here you go, dwarf.
Whoa.
I
You're,
mean, I
you're in
have
charge of the gold now.
I have everybody else's fucking garbage too.
The dwarf has a
Morty's
name,
over-
Quarion.
Morty's
Sean,
over
right?
Morty's over
Sean.
carrying capacity because you guys gave me all your shit before to sell.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Nacho, throw down that fancy hole of yours.
A hole? All right. Nacho busts open his black hole.
And I'm gonna toss all those fucking random weapons and shields in there that you guys gave me. I'll leave them on me, just for bookkeeping purposes, but essentially they're in the hole.
Remember, if there's anything we're gonna be like,
armor and stuff in there too.
What's up?
remember if there's anything we're gonna be selling, we can't bust the hole out in the middle of a shop. So
I know we'll RP that I take it out before we get to the shop.
okay.
We're finding like a dark alley.
But for now, it's just it's in my inventory for bookkeeping purposes, but it's actually in your hole. So technically, I'm not
Cool.
over carrying capacity. Like,
Look, Morty, you do what you gotta do, and
all right.
yeah, okay.
God, my back
Morty.
feels better now.
Morty, can you wear the mithril chainmail that Horvath was using?
I cannot.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe we can have find an armor in town to change it to your size, do a little work on it so you can wear it.
Yes, maybe
a
convert it into some armor that I can wear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a shame to have all this fancy mithril.
I think Quarion, if
can
we
figure this out
have
later, though.
if we have any blacksmith do work like that, it's probably gonna take some time. They're not gonna be able to whip that up in like a few minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I meant to commission a
'Cause-
few things anyway, so.
Yeah. Well, So everybody got inventory stuff
Quarian
figured
also
out?
notices with a little note of happy feelings
I
that
can't
Horvath did not leave behind the League of Friends necklace and decided to take it with him on his adventure.
That's good.
I
Okay.
He
can't
still
find
remembered us,
what's
fellas.
the amulet name again?
Amulet,
Amulet of
health?
Health.
Yeah, Amulet of Health.
Alright, I found it.
What does that bump your HP up to, though? I'm curious. Because you were hurting for Constitution before.
It's gonna add like 10 to his constitution.
Well, it's gonna add
Damn,
way
yeah,
more
10.
than that.
Well, that's 10 points to it. I don't know how much health it's gonna add.
A ton.
Is the clockwork amulet an attunement thing?
No, sir.
Ooh.
It's a free 15 or whatever your modifier
And
is.
no
It's a free
one's
10. All you.
Nacho.
Yep.
Nacho. He's gonna. Okay, so I just put it on and don't have to tune with it. Okay.
Yep.
It's like an automatic non-miss sneak attack for you, right?
It's an auto 10, so whatever his
Yeah.
modifier is,
Which I'm assuming is high.
at least a 6, I think.
Should hit most things.
Yep.
Well, all right. So everybody got all the inventory stuff figured out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I went to. Okay, so.
I really like that guy. I hope we see him again.
Oh yeah, good guy. So you see
Oh, yeah,
this
franchise he had to take care of.
Nacho goes to the door where Flarion's hanging out, and so I was snooping around on the area, like on the other side of this door over here, and yeah, I don't think there's much to be discovered over there. So maybe we should head. I haven't checked out anything. The south door, this door south of us here. Maybe we should go that way.
Well, I mean, there's 2 paths. We just didn't. You may have not gone beyond where you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you did see the tunnels heading deeper into the source.
But I mean, it's up to. I guess it's up to you, man. If you don't think there's anything that way worth going towards, then I mean, we could go the other way.
Which way are we going?
Split up and go both ways.
No. No.
It's not a horror movie. We could split up.
Morty would not want to do that.
You were literally just attacked by ghosts last session.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Corian.
Kind of a horror
Corian-
movie.
Corian changed his mind, remembering that he saw ghosts. I don't want to split up. I'm staying with you guys. Corian stays kind of, cowering a little bit behind Jakaro and Morty.
So fighting pits were to our south, and then what's it's like an aqueduct or something to our north. What is it?
Yeah, the cistern. So where the water collects. It's an abandoned water supply for the city.
All right. Do you guys want to go to the fighting pits or to the cistern? Should we flip a coin? Have a vote? What's the deal here?
You lead the way,
Well,
Morty.
yeah, I don't know. There's doors to the south, but I don't know. You just pick one, Morty.
All right. Morty's gonna flip a coin. We'll go with heads to the north, tails to the south.
Rolling a
We're
D2.
going north.
Going north. All right. A place you guys already scattered.
Oh, that sounds great. Sewer trap.
We'll just get rid of the fun. All right, so you head down. Let's see.
Excuse me.
Sorry, I don't have all your awesome tokens that you guys worked so hard to.
Pirate.
Yeah. What's a cleric supposed to be? I guess this one. Weird.
And we got good old Toby with us.
Oh, Toby.
My man.
Toby can be the other dagger. Is that it? Yeah, I guess. I'm just used to so many more things to manage. It's gonna be Flareon. Do you have your bird still? corner?
Yes.
Any adjustments to? I just kind of randomly put you guys on there. Any adjustments to the traveling order?
That's probably
That's
fine.
Yeah.
So you head through the area of sewers that Nacho had already scouted for you, and he finds the tunnel leading to the north. The water all seems to be headed slowly, but in that direction. So you're following this running water, and ahead of you, you see a large cavernous area open up. It does seem to be dimly lit. From here, you do see a figure standing on the end of this dock here. There seems to be some abandoned machinery here. Does not seem to be turning anymore. But as you get closer, you do see that the dim light seems to be coming from the water itself. And the water is kind of swirling in the center.
What's
mean, should
going
we-
on here,
For a
boys?
Oh.
generic figure. At this point, you just see like the outline of a humanoid type person standing on the.
Could be portal to another dimension, like in Warriors of Virtue situation.
Shall we have a closer look, or just go in and say hi together as a group?
You
yeah.
hear some low chanting, and it seems to be in sort of a scratchy female voice.
I saw the Kermit. What? I mean, I can go talk to him, and if I get in trouble, I'll give you a holler.
Might be the druids though. Do you want me to come with you? Because I speak druid. You don't speak druidic, do you?
I don't, but yeah, I mean, if you think that's a thing, then sure. I mean,
I think we know there's a group of druids like trying to attack this place, and now we come across someone chanting.
I mean, I
Just
know if
thinking
I
it
get in
might be one of the
trouble,
druids.
Dracar's just gonna shoot him, so should be fine.
Drakaro readies his bow.
Yeah.
Morty,
Just
Morty,
but try not to be get some cover and try not to be seen. I don't want him knowing there's if things get bad, I'll tell him. I'll be like, I've got a marksman trained right on the middle of your forehead.
Morty sort of pushes Nacho forward and says, "Well, you're the leader. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Take the
I'll
lead."
go. Yeah, Nacho kind of wait and give Nacho a second here to think of why he's gonna say he's in a sewer. Okay, so before okay, so Nacho is going to so this guy doesn't know we're here, right? Like the group's there. So Nacho is going to
Before you leave, Morty hands you the rope.
yeah, Nacho, what's this rope?
Inquiring gives him guidance.
Yeah, what do you give me rope? What is this rope, Morty?
You know what it is. You're like one of the only people who knows the command word.
Oh.
No, that's Drakaro.
Yeah, I don't.
No, he speaks
Nacho
Dwarfish,
doesn't
so
even know
he's heard me say it, and I think I've told him how to use it.
Okay.
That's true. He does speak Dwarfish, so he would have heard you say it.
Okay. So
Probably
Nacho's just kind of like Nacho's gonna scuff himself up to make him look like a sewer worker.
A beggar.
Yeah, somebody who's like he's gonna pretend to be like part of the maintenance crew for the sewer. So yeah.
Right. So I placed Drakaro kind of right at the corner here, just barely in line of sight of the person.
Yeah.
And then I had everybody move to the other side wall.
Morty, before you leave, Morty's just gonna say, "Things go wrong. Use this," and just give you the rope.
Okay. Yeah. What's the word, Morty?
He says in Dwarfish, "Wrap it up."
Okay. Okay. Yeah. For sure. I've seen you do that. Okay.
I've seen that.
So Nacho pretends to he pretends to have like a limp, like the guy in The Usual Suspects. He just got like a like a defective leg, and he just kind of like he waltzes up with pretending to use the rod as like some kind of tool because he's just like and is he
Removal rod?
well, I mean, he needs like a tool, right? You can't just pretend he's a maintenance worker and not have a tool.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I got your tool belt.
Yeah. Okay, and then he
Like a
sees
monkey wrench.
he sees the guy like in the
Hopefully this
sewer.
person doesn't have an eye for magical items.
He sees the guy in the sewer. Like, am I in like range to like talk to the guy right now?
Yeah, you're probably about 25 feet away. So a little bit. You have to speak up because the water is
Okay.
making a fair amount of noise.
All right, let me like back up from my microphone so I can actually like, and not just be like, excuse me there, bud. What you doing?
Discord's barely picking you up.
Excuse me, bud. What you doing there?
Chicago. As you get closer, the glowing in the water gets a little bit stronger, and you recognize a familiar form.
Oh god.
So like, I reckon. Do I like know what it is? If I recognize it, like.
Yeah,
Is
so
it the,
you
the
you
crazy witch
recognize
from
it
the swamp?
as one of the 3 hags that you guys met in the swamp. Presumably the one that got away.
Does Drakaro see this too? Because he's paying attention.
She's robed and you're kind of far away. Roll a perception check.
Drakaro, perception. 16.
16. All right.
Yeah.
And then roll a history check.
1.
1.
That's good, right?
Not a nat 1. No. Just a regular one.
1. Something seems familiar about this person, but you can't place it. You can't see her very clearly, but you do get a familiar sense from her.
Okay.
She kind of turns to you, Nacho, as you engage her in conversation, and she kind of gives you a little bit of a crooked smile and says, "I've been waiting for you down here."
Jeez. Nacho says, Nacho, as loud as he can, he's just like, red alert! Yeah. That's if they, I'm assuming the boys can hear me, so it's like, their cue that something's gone terribly wrong.
Drakaro takes a shot.
All right, everybody roll initiative.
Well, that didn't take long.
Yeah, I was open.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Already rolling a low initiative tonight. You want us to tell you what's what?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right, go for it.
Nacho with the 14.
Is
Aquarian
that?
with the 9.
Oh, jeez.
Drakaro with the 7. Morty with the 5. I guess there's old Toby here too.
Yeah,
Toby.
Toby's always ready. Toby's got a
Nice.
14, so he'll share with Nacho. And then Morty was 5, you said, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's do this. Drakaro, give me a stealth check.
This guy's got plus
Ooh,
5.
big money. Oh, just
disadvantage 'cause
big
your
money.
armor.
23.
You're at 23 with disadvantage?
Yep.
Mhm.
Nice. All right. Drakaro, you will get a surprise shot off. So you will go first.
Excellent. Yeah. 25 to hit.
That will
and
hit.
12 damage.
Max damage.
All right. All right. So you got your one shot off as he's yelling red alert.
Yeah.
With that, you see the hag starting to make some gestures and arcane symbols with her hands. I need a wisdom saving throw for Nacho.
Uh, 17.
Thank God.
17. All right. So she finishes her incantation, and you feel this hold come over your entire body. And your muscles start to tighten up. But you were able to will your way through it
Nice.
and kind of shake it off.
Because
She tried to
I
whole person
remembered
you.
I remembered this maneuver from last time we encountered these witches. So
She kind of
I'm sure my experience helps me.
yeah, she kind of like huffs in exasperation and says, "Well, if I had my way, I would be taking my time with you, but my boss wants you dealt with sooner. I don't know what's so important about you, but you do leave plenty of dead bodies in your wake. More for me to work with." And you see she makes a gesture towards the pool, and the like faint green light under the water is starting to get brighter and brighter. The water is swirling more and more. Nacho, you're up.
Yes. How far is Nacho from this foul witch?
Hopefully 30 feet.
You are 30 feet.
30
on
feet.
its
All right. Nacho jaunts over the water.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to use the rope I gave you.
I thought he was too. This is
Oh
good.
my! Do you want me to use the rope?
It's up to you. You can do what you want,
Yeah,
man.
Nacho, he's jaunting over the water. Nacho already forgot about the rope.
Right up to her.
Yeah, he's and then he's gonna try to he's gonna give like a as he's like he's going moderately fast, and then he's gonna jump up with the holding the short sword of life stealing and try to like do like a jumping slash stab deal. Whatever the sword does, he's gonna do that.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do, bro.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't know. I didn't really check to see what it does. It does piercing, so I guess he's going for the jump and stab.
Yep.
And okay, we're rolling a 20 there, an unnatural 20.
Unnatural. That'll
Yeah.
hit.
Piercing just means it's like a
Okay.
sharp object versus like my hammer, which is a blunt object.
Yeah.
I would
And then
think, like,
yeah,
versus like slashing with like a longsword.
There is no slashing, is there?
Yeah. Long swords are slashing.
Oh,
Daggers
okay. Well, never
and
mind.
like short swords are piercing.
Yeah. At least
It
like in
only
my head,
really
I picture Nacho's sword as like, thin, like more rapier like.
yeah.
and
It's
then
it only really matters underwater. You can use piercing weapons, but you can't use Where you
Yeah.
like had disadvantage with slashing weapons, but you don't with piercing weapons.
Because it's a thrust versus a swing.
Exactly.
Good thing Nacho doesn't sink.
Yeah. And then instead of using a bonus action, Nacho's gonna use his left hand. He's gonna use a dagger, silver dagger.
Oh, I missed the damage. How much damage?
Oh, it was 6 damage for the short sword.
Okay. Yep. And then you offhand with your dagger.
Offhand with the dagger. Okay, so it's -3, right? Because
Yeah, you don't. get
okay,
hit with
so
damage.
16 for the dagger.
That will miss.
Okay. Nacho goes to stab with dagger and he misses. And he's like, well, that was, whatever, man. And then, ends his turn.
I'm pretty sure her AC was 17 last I knew. Excuse me.
Let's see, it is Toby's turn. I guess I could have done this. All
I
right,
wish I got more
Toby,
beers.
I grabbed 2 cases before the game.
too bad.
Is that a lot?
Before tonight?
I mean, I'm not gonna drink 2 cases. I have,
So, yeah, that was that's quite a bit.
A
mean,
lot or a little?
Ryan's a big boy. You can put him down, so
I know my alcohol tolerance is very low.
same.
Could you get?
I wasn't talking in third person there. Just clarify.
All right. Toby's gonna run up and he's going to throw a couple daggers, I suppose. He's gonna hit with one and miss with the other one. 4. Additional
Shouldn't have
5
gave Nacho the rope.
damage.
Yeah.
I think you could still yell out and it would work, right?
It's got to be in my hands, I think.
Quarion, it's your turn.
So I guess I'll move forward to the entrance. And then so how far is like the entrance to the hag?
Entrance to the hag. 45.
And how tall is this little like room that we're in?
It does open up quite a bit, so it's kind of like vaulted ceiling in this. So probably about like 25 feet.
I want to
Sort of like a
summon
dome.
I want to summon a giant constrictor snake, which is the largest thing I can summon, as high above the hag as I can, so that so that it drops down onto her.
Nacho's
With
right
the-
there.
Shit, I don't want to hit Nacho too.
I like where your head's at, but just want to put that out there.
Yeah. Do you think is the snake dexterous enough that it could like move its giant snaky body to only land on the hag and not crush Nacho too?
I don't know that the snake would be smart enough to know to do that after being summoned out of.
Have
thin
you ever
air.
seen one of these?
No. It's the only summon I have that's a huge beast though.
Don't you have to see them to summon them? That's my point. You have to like haven't seen them once in the past.
No.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that's true.
That's for wild shape.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. For you to
Yeah.
transform into something.
Yeah, this is just the summon.
I see.
So you wanted to move to the entrance there.
Yeah.
That's about 15 feet movement so far.
So I guess instead of no, I really wanted to do the snake drop, so I'll summon it on the other side of the hag as Nacho.
All right.
Nah.
Large snake.
Snack.
And it is going to be the Arbok from Pokemon, in case anyone needs to picture it.
The theater of my mind, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I
I
don't
love
know what that
animation.
is.
What? It's one of the originals. You gotta at least know like the original Pokemons.
Team Rockets. Fucking
Yeah, exactly. I'm a little
I
disappointed.
thought they had
in
the
you not-
cat. I thought they had the little cat guy.
They had
Cat can
3.
talk.
Yeah.
There's always
It was
you know,
Meowth or something.
Yeah, it was Meowth, and then
Yeah.
they each had their own.
Arbok
one of them had
and coughing.
coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched Pokemon since elementary school, so
They made
I
the new.
mean,
They made the
me
new
neither.
Weezing.
that was
They
long
made the new
time ago.
Weezing in the shape of a bong. I don't know if you caught that.
Oh yeah, saw that too. I can still definitely remember all the original Pokemon.
Yeah.
So then I'm also Eevee is also or Flareon is gonna I guess run up to is that Toby? Run up next to Toby too. But I'm gonna have the first I'm gonna have the giant constrictor snake use constrict on the sea
What's-
hag.
Okay, what's Flareon's movement?
30, I believe. Where's the
Flareon can also
Yeah.
fly.
Can get
30
to like
feet.
right around there.
It's just hovering above the ground at all times.
No, she walks. Only hovers when she needs to.
Oh, okay.
Gotta fit the Flareon aesthetic.
Well, if I was her, I would always fly.
Well, then her legs would get all weak and the muscles would atrophy, and it just wouldn't be smart.
She's made of magic.
The magic would atrophy.
All right, Arbok is constricting.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me get the sheet out. So,
Guess we don't need the rope then.
+6 to hit.
Is that like
A grapple? Yes, it is. So 24.
We get advantage.
You do.
Whoop whoop.
24 will hit.
Gonna be doing
So
snipe
2
shots.
2d8 plus 4. Ugh. 11 damage. And the target is now grappled and restrained.
Restrain. Okay. What's the? What does she have to beat to get out?
DC 16 escape.
16. Okay.
16 what?
It
Dex?
just says escape DC 16.
Oh, so she can't even roll to not be at first, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, if she gets hit, she gets grappled. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not until her turn that she gets to escape.
interesting.
Yeah, I figured I didn't want to summon 8 guys and have James deal with all that, so I wanted to go with just one big one.
It's very kind of you.
That would have been too mean.
Especially when I have to move all of the.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
if you're doing everything individually. Plus you don't have all my cool Pokemon tokens.
Yeah, it would just be a waste.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
With.
But then I'll have Flareon attack as well.
Oh yeah, with a flame seed, right?
God,
Yeah,
it's going into
she
the
is.
arsenal.
Use
Yeah,
advantage. for
half of
that.
those are from my other campaign though, so just ignore the Kermit the Frog.
So 22 to hit.
That will hit.
The campaign where you're a player is what you're saying?
Yeah, one of my other players has a like a giant toad as a companion animal. So I threw
Nice.
Kermit in there every once in a while just to mess with him.
9 damage.
9 damage. 40.
Then I'll yell to Dracaro in particular and the rest of the party in general. My snake's got her restrained. Hit her now.
All right, and with that, the surface of the water slowly breaks, and a putrefying giant form slowly emerges from the center of the cistern.
Oh god damn it. Gorgon
Has a
grumbles
bunch of
himself.
Froghemoth is back.
unhealed wounds, like cloudy white eyes. The skin is pale and almost sloughing off in several places where the wounds are. A foul stench kind of starts emitting into the immediate area. And it's moving much more slowly than last time you encountered one of these. But
We
it
brought
is
the Froghemoth back.
a froghemoth. Well, the body did float all the way down the river to the city.
We killed it once before, boys. We can do it again.
Nice.
And it makes multiple attacks. So, let's see. It's gonna do a tentacle at Toby, a tentacle at Arbok, and a tongue attack on Nacho.
Ooh,
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by that tongue.
a tongue attack.
Tongue attack.
Buy him dinner.
Toby 17 will hit.
I think this thing can like swallow you whole if it lands its tongue.
Toby takes.
Wouldn't that be something?
Well, the water element sort of did that, but this thing is solid.
Toby takes 21 damage
Woo-wee.
Damn.
and is grappled. Arbok 15. Is that it?
That'll hit. Yeah, Arbok has an AC of 12.
Yeah. The
Hard to
giant
miss it.
creatures.
Giant
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
A huge beast. How big is a huge beast?
As big as that Froghemoth, right?
The same size as the Froghemoth. Yeah.
I summoned my own kaiju to fight the Froghemoth.
11, 12, 6, 18 damage to Arbok.
That'll hit.
And
I
Arbok
have
is
to-
grappled.
I have to like write down and keep track of his HP.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I mean, if you want, what's his HP?
60.
16. He just took 18.
Yeah.
So he's at 42 out of 60. All right, and then the tongue attack on Nacho with a 16.
Ooh, that will not hit.
Lucky motherfucker.
Barely
wait,
got
wait.
it.
Actually,
What?
that's weird. The tongue is not an attack. It's just you just have to make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh,
Strength
shit.
saving? Are you sure? Is strength?
It is strength saving
It's not
throw.
Constitution?
All right. Big money. Okay, we got a 16.
That might be good.
Wait, are you still guided? I gave you guidance before before this started.
That's judge's decision.
Oh, I missed that part. So who got guidance?
Nacho.
Before
He
I
did it- he
waltzed
did it.
out as like, sewer maintenance worker guy, he gave me guidance. So I don't know how long ago that was.
He did it in case he had to sweet talk this person.
Yeah, that was only like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, we like pretty instantly.
True.
got
Good
those
call,
things.
Dracaro. Good call.
Let me hold on. Does guidance do saving throws, or is it just ability checks?
But you
Once
do have
before
to
the
do
spell
a.
ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number to one ability check.
All right, so that does not count for saving throws.
Oh.
There you go.
It's noblesse, my friend.
16 fails.
Oh my god, that is heartbreaking.
Nacho, you are pulled in by. Whoop,
You just gotta click outside the token now.
you're pulled in by the tongue.
Whoa.
And as a bonus action, he gets to make a bite attack on you.
Whoa.
Another 15. So
15
that-
damage.
15 no, 15 to hit.
Oh, well, 15 doesn't hit.
So he
Yeah,
misses with the bite.
We
Okay.
really did a number if the Froghemoth can't bite you when it has its tongue wrapped around you.
Oh, maybe it's like Nacho's like holding his jaws open right now.
He's shoved his
Like-
sword in between its jaws.
Yeah.
I do have that rod.
Yeah, he's the rod rolled it
Little
over.
rod in there.
Just hanging on for dear life to the rod.
It's actually would be an interesting maneuver if you threw that inside him. Click the button. All right, that's the Froghemoth's turn. Drakaro, you're up.
Drakaro is going to fire at the hag with everything he's got. So, if how can you stack advantage multiple times, or is it only ever once?
No, it's just once.
Then I'm
Morty's gonna
going
save you, Nacho,
to
don't worry.
I'm going to do Hunter's Mark, cast Hunter's Mark
Mhm.
on the hag, and then I'm going to do my snipe shot.
All right. I'll put that-
Wait.
Remember, you have advantage.
Yeah, so I did get advantage. So it's where is it? 27 minus 5.
22
So
will hit.
22. All right. For 12 damage plus Hunter's Mark and the other thing.
Yep.
So 7, so that's 19 plus the 10 is 29 for the first shot.
For the first shot.
Yeah.
See, like, imagine if I could add fire arrows to your attack too.
I mean, you could.
I know. I don't
Yeah,
want to give up
it's
a
Froghemoth.
concentration spell.
Yeah, the fire
Does that-
is a weaker spell than I would like it to be. It seems really cool, but it ends up not being great.
Yeah, 1d6, not really enough.
What was your
All right.
second attack?
Follow-up shot. Another snipe shot. 20. Minus 5, so
15.
15.
That will miss.
Ah.
You see your second arrow just kind of glance off the scales of Arbok. Morty, you're up.
Okay. So Morty, having barely seen what's gone on, but he's noticed that his friend is in dire situation here by the Froghemoth. He's gonna move up as close as he can to the edge of the water. I got 25 movement, so I assume that might take me like right to the edge.
Oh yeah, probably put you like right next to. Yeah, you can get all the way up to the edge.
All right, put me like to the right of Flareon, please.
Like right here.
Yes. All right. And he's gonna cry out, "Not you!" and he's gonna summon the fist. How far can I summon it? All right, it's got a 60-foot range, so I can easily put it next to the Froghemoth.
Yep.
I'm gonna summon it and then attack with the fist, and then I still have my action left. So here's the fist. Oh god, I don't think that's gonna hit. 16.
That hits.
Okay. Yeah, 10 damage.
And
And then I can still use a cantrip, right?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on him. Actually, no, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him. That's a 16 dex save.
You got a 6.
Nice. So then he takes 12 radiant damage.
Wow, nice. Yep.
And
Alright.
that's it for me.
That's it. All right. With that, you see Hag kind of screeches out in frustration and turns invisible in the grasp of Arbok. What was the DC to break the grapple?
16, I think. Yeah, 16.
16. Oh, I'm gonna have to like full on delete her. Or you guys are gonna know where she is. All right. Arbok starts thrashing around a little bit. You guys hear a splash in the water. Well, I
Damn
should say
hag.
you see a visible splash in the water right around here.
Already get that lamp ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the end of her turn. As Nacho's up. Nacho, you are grappled.
Okay.
Over
Is this
here.
Froghemoth considered like an undead thing?
Yes.
All
Yep.
right.
He was once alive, and now he's not.
Yeah. And my arms are restrained and stuff, right? So there's really nothing I can do.
Yeah, you can
Like-
still attack. You just can't move.
I can still attack, but I can't move. How do I attack if I can't move?
You
Like
just- you
I
can't,
picture
like, move
myself as like totally my body wrapped up with like this tongue thing.
your arms are free.
My arms are free.
Or
Just
do
picture
you
the-
have any like touch spells that random touch?
Oh, I got some
Actually-
touch.
You know what? You're actually you just got pulled. The way it's written, you just got pulled next to him. You're actually not.
Oh,
You have movement if you want.
nice. Okay. Well, is
But
this
if you leave
fist?
his area, you know,
Well,
opportunity attack.
unless I
But you're a rogue,
disengage.
Yeah, but
So-
you're a rogue.
Is this fist like is he fighting this fist right now? Is a fist did he cock knock him? What's the deal?
Not count as being.
Yeah, he's not a creature,
Yeah.
unfortunately. He's just a.
Okay. Well, you
Oh,
know.
that's right. The fist punched him in the dick to clarify before.
Okay, but that doesn't count. Okay. Gotcha. I almost tried to move myself there. Nacho will disengage. Like he'll take like a step back from this frog creature.
Yep. Sorry, I forgot that I have to do that.
Yeah. And then
He's like, I'll take a step back.
yeah. And then I think he'll use the rest of how much movement would I using to get like not next, like, you know, what have I used so far? Like 5 feet?
Yeah, I only moved you like 5 or 10.
Okay, so he'll use the 20, the rest of his 25. I can use my 25 feet and still like attack, right?
Yeah.
Come back in.
Yeah. Well, I'm not coming back in just yet, Mort. We're
Okay.
gonna use the rest of our to like kind of like get. We're gonna get next to Flare. Is that Flareon, right? The weird deer, mutant deer looking thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get next to the, pretty much just straight back. Yeah, in that area.
Here.
That's fine. And then we'll take a crossbow shot if we can. Is that
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Okay. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna miss. And end
What'd
our
you get?
turn. I got a 8.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I don't see that. Let me
He
refresh.
doesn't have a high AC, but
Yeah, 8.
not
Eight's
that low.
unless he's
Yeah, he misses most things.
that was Nacho. Toby's turn. Let's see. Toby's gonna throw a couple more daggers at the Froghemoth this time. Ooh, nat 20 and a 16. Both will hit.
Obi, that fucking guy.
Obi.
Have the dice ready for a crit. Oh, he rolled real low on the damage.
Toby.
Or that was only 10 damage total. All right, that was Toby. It is Querion's turn.
I guess I'll have Arbok go up to the Froghemoth and try to constrict that.
All right. Roll for attack.
17.
17 will hit. Yeah.
2d8 plus. $16 damage, and he is now grappled and restrained.
All right.
Then, now that he is restrained, I think it will be a good time to cast a Scorching Ray with advantage on him.
Yep.
Alright, so first bolt.
How does the restrained work? Is there limits on the size of the creature? It's probably fine because they're both huge, but
Yeah, I figured since he wasn't like attacking a bigger size, it would work. If it was
Yeah.
like one of the smaller snakes, it probably wouldn't like wrap around him.
Right. I think that's usually it's like as long as they're the same size or smaller, it works. So, all right, that's
Like,
fine if you don't
doesn't
have
say
the
anything about it.
wording there. Yeah, that's fine. They're probably assuming that a huge thing is always going to restrain it.
Alright, so 23 for the first bolt.
Yep.
21 for the second bolt. And a 25 for the third bolt.
All right, all three of those hit.
2, 4, so 66. $21 damage.
All right. Roll a perception check, Quarion.
25.
So you notice your fire spells that weren't very effective against him last time, because he had that kind of thick, mucusy coat on his skin. You see, he actually like visibly reacts to these attacks.
Did I light him on fire?
And you see the flesh sort of like burning away. He's not on fire, but like chunks of flesh are just like flaming chunks are falling off in the areas where you hit him. You did notice, however, a lot of the other attacks leading up to this didn't seem to be phasing him so far.
Oh, it's my time to shine, boys.
Not even the radiant damage Morty did?
The radiant damage did, yes.
Let's get this fucker, Morty.
Good.
The physical attacks so far have not done much. Like they've opened wounds, but he just hasn't reacted as if it affected him.
Like actually hurt him.
Yeah.
Very much.
Let's see.
I have a question about Flareon.
Yep.
Can I like set up Flareon's action? I want to try to set it up so that when Toby's turn comes up, Toby like grabs onto Flareon, Flareon teleports him behind the Froghemoth for a sneak attack. Is that something I could do?
Sorry, run it again.
I want to like set up Flareon's action so that when Toby's turn, or I guess when anyone's turn comes around, like they could grab Flareon and like Flareon would teleport them like behind the Froghemoth where he can't see for a sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
I don't think anybody on the squad really wants to do that, besides maybe Toby.
Toby's the only badass in the group.
It could work for. It would be good for, I don't know. Good thing maybe Nacho at some point might be able to benefit from it. Being able to just like appear out of midair and fall down on a guy with his daggers.
He's the only one who can walk on water, so yeah. Morty wants nothing to do with the water.
Oh, I forgot he's in the middle of the water. So I guess I wouldn't do it this turn, but is that something that I could potentially do in the future?
I would say no.
Okay.
And
Then I'll
also when
just
you
Rules as they're written would be no. I'm tempted to like give advantage or something, but I feel like that would just open up for like since he can teleport an unlimited amount of times. I feel like it would be something that you could just use over and over to get advantage. So
true.
I'm gonna say no.
the other thing is we're all near Flareon, and whoever's not teleporting is going to get burned.
True. I just wanted to get a cool cinematic moment.
I get you.
But anyways, Flareon will just cast a Flame Seed at the Froghemoth's face with
Yep.
a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
And 8 damage.
Flareon doesn't get your modifier.
No, she does. She gets a +6. Oh yeah, then it was a 20. Yeah, I rolled Firebolt. That gives the plus. That's what I do for Flareon's attack.
It's like 2 plus your proficiency bonus or something like that, right?
I have no idea.
I'm
D&D
pretty sure.
Beyond tells me what it is.
Yeah, maybe we'll look into that because it might actually be higher now that you guys leveled up to level 5.
Yeah, no, it used to be +5, and then when I leveled up, it became +6.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
D&D tracks the bonuses for me.
that's true because it would go up with the your spell would go up too. So, all right. So took that damage. Anything else, Quarian? Your own attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh wait, no, didn't I used Scorching Ray as my attack.
That's right, with advantage.
So I guess unless is there anything I can hide or crouch behind? Get like half cover or anything?
From this angle, not really.
Yes,
He-
I'll
he's-
kneel down, raise my shield, and get into a defensive stance.
I mean, other than your allies. But
Yeah, Horvath's not around to hide behind anymore. Morty's too short.
True.
it is Froghemoth's turn. Froghemoth is going to start by taking advantage of the snake being within biting range. With a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. At least he's big enough that the Froghemoth can't swallow him. 15 plus 6, 21 damage.
Damn.
Nice.
Arbok's getting
He's
taking a
doing
lot of
his.
damage for us.
Yeah, I was
then-
gonna say he's doing his job.
Sorry, what did I say? I said 22, right? So he's down to 20. And then roll a Constitution saving throw for Arbok.
Did we lose him?
Or is he just looking it up?
Carry on.
What?
Con save.
Con save for Arbok.
Alright, he gets a +1. Ugh, 7. Failure.
It takes an additional 12 poison damage.
Damn.
Wow, that bite is bad.
And then he's going to lash out with a couple of tentacle attacks, one at Morty and one at Toby. Morty 15,
Nope.
Toby 17. That'll hit.
We should get some more armor for Toby too.
Toby's gonna ass damage to him. 10, 18.
Didn't expect Toby to last this long, but when we first got him, he was super strong.
Yeah.
He has a lot of health. 18 plus 6, 24.
Maybe since Horvath's gone, we should have Toby like start leveling up with us.
No,
No, you guys, I mean,
we're fine
bad
without him
enough
anyway.
I gave you a companion. You guys have been in your group.
Oh, it's like
I'm
it's like your
throwing
little
my.
your mini player character. You're like the dungeon master, and you're part
Yeah.
of the party too.
I like having him there because I can feed you a little bit of information sometimes through him.
Nacho really likes taking advantage of that.
Toby's our guardian angel.
Yeah, exactly.
We all like to make dumb choices, but Toby's the voice of reason every now and then.
Yeah, if you guys are really steering off fast, sometimes I'll use Toby to help bring it back in a little bit.
Morty intentionally does it sometimes. Well, I mean, I do as Morty.
All right, and Toby is now grappled. And that's it. Strakaro, you're up.
All right. Does Drakaro have a sense of where the hag is for a shot, or is she like invisible and
You
missing?
have a sense that she's potentially underwater or in the water somewhere.
All right.
This bitch, get away.
I guess Drakaro would transfer his hunter's mark onto the Froghemoth. And take a couple shots.
Yep.
Is
Did
it still
the Froghemoth? Yeah, did the Froghemoth break the grapple? I don't remember him rolling.
Well, he didn't have to move.
So he's still
Alright,
grappled.
I still have advantage.
Yeah, he's still advantaged.
All right, then I'm
He
gonna
didn't
do.
try to because he has a reach of 20, so he can
Yeah.
attack everyone from where he is.
I'm gonna do 2 snipe shots then if I have advantage. Try to kill this thing.
Who?
Yep.
All right, so
Take out
first one.
his remaining guys. If I remember correctly, you killed
First
him with
one's
a
a
snipe shot.
24. Oh, minus
will hit.
5. So.
Still hits.
Okay, great.
19.
So that'll be 11 damage plus. 3
Rough.
plus 10.
It's 24.
All right, 24 on the first one. And then I'll take a follow-up snipe shot. Oh, that's real bad, I think.
I don't think.
18 minus 5.
13.
So 13.
13 will hit.
Oh, nice. For 19 damage.
Damn. Carl throwing down 40 plus damage in a turn.
And then
All right,
continue to hide where he's at.
Okay. Morty,
In the
you're up.
tunnel.
Morty, after seeing those tentacles, actually, no. Before he does that, so the lantern, me activating it, is that an item interaction?
I don't know. What does it say?
Let's see. It doesn't say really anything about doing it in combat.
Okay.
Oh,
I
never
would say
mind.
it's.
It says
Oh.
you can. Okay, no, it says you use your action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in 5-foot radius. But it doesn't say like anything about activating it.
I would say you could use your item interaction, especially being somebody that can pretty much summon fire whenever you want.
Okay.
I would say you could just light it very quickly on your turn. Yeah.
All right. Well, Morty uses the lantern to try and reveal where this hag may have gone with his item interaction.
All right.
It has a 60-foot radius, basically. 30 feet is bright light. The other 30 is dim.
Yep. You do see. I'm not sure how big this map is. I don't know. 60. Okay. You see a body under the water. Actually, she had. You see the outline of something or somebody underneath the dock in the water.
Okay. Well, I don't think I'm gonna attack her just yet, but hold on. I'm gonna use my bonus action first and attack the Froghemoth with the fist. And do I have advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 23. Yee, 6 damage.
Better than 0 damage.
Yep. And now, with my action, I will cast Guiding Bolt on the Froghemoth.
All right.
With advantage. Another 23. And that
23
will...
damage.
No, 23 to hit.
Oh, 23 hit. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
10 radiant damage.
10.
2 1s, a 2, and a 6. Oh my god. That's pitiful.
I just
But at least now-
realized.
At least now we see where the hag is.
I just realized how dope it would be if we had somebody with, say, like a lightning javelin or some kind of electricity javelin, just put in the
Yeah.
water and then just lightning or electrify all the water.
I mean, there's been people in the way my other
Yeah.
turns. That was my very first thought.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was just, or were your I mean, okay.
I mean, if we didn't have someone like standing right on the water in the way of the lightning damage, Lord Kensington.
Well, right now I'm not in the water anymore.
Oh, it's time to bring the thunder.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I still have movement. I'd back up a little bit. Like, yeah, if I probably, like, just above Nacho is where I'd probably go. Yeah.
We're just using each other as cover.
Yeah. We're just
Um,
going one
and
Well, I just want to get away from his tentacles.
yeah, Bob, you're gonna tell us. You see it, right? See something?
We all see it.
You also so the light reveals any invisible
Yeah.
objects that are inside.
But I
left-
mean,
I
we have
left
to
the
be
lantern on
looking
the-
in that area. I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
I left the lantern on the ground, and I'd say, "There she is."
Who? Who?
Just vaguely.
Yeah, an exclamation point goes above Nacho's head.
She's about 40 feet from the lantern right now. It's her turn actually. So she's going to dive under the water and swim over this direction, where you guys kind of lose sight of her behind there. But you do hear the water splashing in that area, and she says, "Well, you may have gotten the best of me this time, but there's much more sewers left." And you hear a splash back into the water. You can still see her, but you see her kind of headed towards the far end of the pool. And that's her turn. Nacho, you're up.
Okay.
That bitch.
Where'd she go? Is she
She's trying to run away again.
she's way over there. How far do you think she is, Morty?
Hard to say. Just
Probably.
within range of the lantern.
Oh, she's
About 50 feet from where you are now.
okay.
You could make it. You could run halfway and then use the rope if you wanted to stop her that way.
Sounds like you really want me to use the rope.
I mean, if you don't want her to get away, it's up to you. I don't have it anymore. You could give it back to me.
All
I like Morty's plan.
right.
That'll
Can I
stop
make
her
it to
from
the
running.
dock? Can I make it to the dock?
You have 30 feet movement, I think.
Dock, yeah. Do you have 30 or 35?
30 feet.
30.
So I'd be.
Okay. Could put you like right around there.
So is that still in the water?
Yeah, you wouldn't. You just barely at the edge of the dock. You not enough movement to like get up onto the dock. So the dock is like where you're standing. It's like waist height.
Okay.
I got you next turn. My turn, Nacho. Don't worry, I won't shock you.
Okay. And
I already got something in mind.
yeah. And Nacho pulls out the rope and he's just like, and he says, "Rap on it." Nothing
Okay,
happens because it's not the word. And he's like, "Ah, crap." And he forgets what the word is to use it.
Goddamn Nacho. I like it. I love the role play, but man, we gotta kill her.
He could still give chase, but he'll lose sight of her because she'll be invisible.
What kind of was that? Just like an action? What was that?
Item
I mean,
interaction, probably.
typically to use it, it's an action.
Okay. Does failing to use it count as an action?
I would say no, but right now you're holding this rope in your hand.
Okay. Yeah, I've used my movement. I guess Nacho's just gonna end his turn.
I would say the only way you could like get a shot off would be if you like drop the rope.
Yeah. Oh, not gonna drop the rope. Morty would not be happy. So we'll just end turn.
All right, it's Toby's turn. He's gonna start making, well, one, get away from the Froghemoth because he's getting his ass handed to him. But
Is
he's
he not
gonna-
restrained?
Oh, you're right. He's still grappled. I guess he'll just try to break the grapple then. He's running out of daggers anyway. Oh, nat 1, Toby. Still grappled. Let's see. I guess he'll just take out his sword then and try to hack at his rapier and try to hack at the tentacle that's holding him. He'll hit for 6 damage. And he misses on the second one. Oh, actually, he has advantage, right? It's kind of weird, but he's still, the Froghemoth is still restrained. Ooh, nat 20 on the second one. That's much better. 16 damage on that one.
0 to hero.
It's Toby's turn. Quarion, you're up.
How far is Flareon from Nacho?
Flareon from Nacho, probably about 25 to 30. 30.
Alright, perfect. So Flareon is going to, I guess, float up to Nacho because she has to go over water. Give
Swimming
him,
the whole...
yeah, give him like a little bark, motioning him to like, grab her tail or something. And then,
Okay, yeah,
waves
Nacho
their tail.
is like Nacho's kind of like okay.
Hate this thing.
We haven't like seen eye to eye here, Flareon, but I guess I trust you. We haven't seen
So after Nacho grabs her, she is going to teleport him safely up onto the dock. out of the water.
Just like, how far is the teleport?
15 feet, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 feet.
Yep.
And then there's no one around them, so her fire doesn't hurt anyone.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
All right, and then now that Nacho is safely off the water, I'm gonna go up to the edge of the water, and then so I want to line up the Froghemoth and the Hag. Then reach behind my back and pull out the sparkling javelin of lightning.
Yep. You're gonna hit. You're gonna hit Arbok.
Yep, I know. Our
Okay.
boss gotta take over the team here. And then take aim. I'm gonna aim for the Hag. The
Yep.
range of 120 feet.
Yep.
And then let's see. When you hurl it, speak its command. All right, so I'll speak its command word, which is going to be Excelsior.
All right.
So then I let fly. So every creature in the line, so the Froghemoth and Arbok have to make a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Froghemoth failed.
Nice. So Froghemoth is going to take, I guess I'll do the 4d6.
Wouldn't the hag have to do it too?
Huh?
Doesn't the hag have to do it too? Are you aiming at the hag?
We haven't gotten to the Hag yet.
Let him see what he's going. See where he's going, then we can.
Okay, so the Froghemoth will take 15 damage. And let's see if, where did I say the deck save was? 13. Oh, the Constrictor Snake passes.
It takes
Nice.
half.
So the Constrictor I think the snake has 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh no, 0 damage. It takes 8 damage, so snake is gone, even though it's saved.
Gone.
All right, so lightning bolt turns back into a javelin when it reaches the target.
Yep.
So on hit, 15 to hit.
15 hit on the Hag.
Yeah.
That misses.
Ah, fuck.
He's
alright,
not
so
affected by the lightning?
well, it says on a hit, target takes damage from the javelin plus 4d6 lightning damage. But
Oh, okay.
like, would the lightning spread through the water because water conducts electricity? That's what I was going for. I wanted to electrify the whole pool of water to do like extra,
everything. Yeah.
do like extra damage and get the Hag.
I would say it's a large pool of water. You probably 2d6 damage to the Hag from the lightning that went through the Froghemoth.
So 10 damage.
10 damage. All right.
Then, if I remember from the Froghemoth, when it gets hit with lightning, it has a whole bunch of stuff happen to it.
Yes. So its AC is dropped. Its movement is slowed. When it can't take reactions or multi-attack.
Damn. Good thing it failed.
And it can only use
Right.
an action or a bonus action in this turn.
So I just nerfed the shit out of that Froghemoth.
Yeah.
I just have to remember to swim down and get the javelin back when we're done.
Well, it's stuck in the hag. Or actually, it didn't hit, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed, so it's just like, I guess I would assume it just would have sunk to the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, it just like hit the wall of the cistern next to her and then fell down into the cistern. Anything else, Graham? You did. Yeah,
So I guess I'll
Arbok's thing.
use whatever movement I have left to get as far away from the Froghemoth as I can. Put as much distance between us.
I mean, probably don't have a ton because you already did. You already did about 30, I think, because you were here. Oh, you did 20. You got 10.
So I'll move 10 feet away and then take defensive stance behind my shield.
All right. The Froghemoth's turn. He's no longer restrained. 25, 20. Feel like after that display, how much was the damage? The extra damage? 10 on the hag.
Yeah.
All right. Toby also takes 10 damage because he was grappled by the tentacle of the Froghemoth.
Oh damn! Forgot about Toby.
I did too until I just thought of it. The Froghemoth is going to slowly lumber towards you, Quarion, after that attack. Or swim, I suppose. You can only go 15 feet. So he's
Bring it
gonna
on,
go there.
Froghemoth.
And he can only make one single attack, and it is going to be he's going to be a tentacle attack at you with a 28.
Yes, that will definitely hit.
That will hit.
It's not a crit? Damn.
No, that was an 18. 7, 9, 6, 15 damage.
Damn.
And you're grappled. Drakaro, you're up.
All right. So I can still see the hag.
Yeah, the hag is visible. She has like partial cover right now, which I don't think matters to you because of your sharpshooter feat, but the gears of the machinery in the water are kind of in between you and her.
He
I think
shoots through the spokes.
Yeah, I think you can. You ignore like half cover, right?
With sharpshooter, I think.
So, but is that only when I am
And-
activating that sharpshooter part of it?
I think that it might be passive.
She's
I think it's just always.
she's been talking about how she works for somebody. So maybe
We want to kidnap her?
yeah, I mean just like
You could just say you want to not kill her.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, you can decide to do non-lethal damage.
But yeah, I mean you can do whatever you want, but
knock
I'm
her
just
out.
throwing that out there just in case
All right. I'm going to take a shot. I have to. I think I have to transfer my hunter's mark. Is it on the Froghemoth right now?
It is,
I
yeah.
presume, yeah. Okay. Drakaro is gonna cast Zephyr Strike.
All right.
Which
Is that a bonus action?
it is a bonus action, yes.
So then, is it also a bonus action to move your hunter's mark?
Yeah, so it's gonna basically negate Hunter's Mark, so I no longer have Hunter's Mark. I'm just
right,
gonna
'cause
have
it's concentration anyway. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm just gonna activate this.
Okay. Yep.
I increase 30 feet.
Of
Increase
movement.
my walking speed by 30 feet, so I think I'm up to 60. So Drakaro's gonna like run after. Where does 60 bring me if I were to run around the edge towards the
Look towards that
hag?
pipe.
Yeah, put you like right around that pipe.
Yeah.
Like right.
All right,
here.
Drakaro's gonna run to the pipe and shoot at the hag.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my sharpshooter, and I'm also going to use advantage from Zephyr Strike.
Yep.
So advantage roll.
You got so many like cool spells that work together with
Yeah.
your actions.
So 28 minus 5. So
That will hit.
sure that hits. All right. So 5 damage plus my Zephyr Strike damage is 1d8 plus it's injured, so I get another d8. So
Doesn't your Colossus Slayer do damage too?
yeah, that's what
So the
that
other
is.
D8.
That's
Oh.
the injured, yeah.
So 10 plus 10 plus 15. So 25.
25.
You still
All
have
right,
another
were
shot.
you intending to kill her or not?
Or would she just be unconscious if not?
Yeah, Drakara would incapacitate her. Yeah. Non-lethal.
Okay.
Aiming for her leg.
So you take this shot as she's trying to climb up.
Oh, it
edge
was
of
the
this
sharpshooter,
cistern
right? So I could like boom,
Yeah.
boom.
here. So she's
Kneecap.
climbing up and kind of using the this pipe next to her to help climb up, and you take a second to line up and you fire an arrow directly through her hand into the pipe. And she screams and falls back, but she's kind of suspended by her hand to the pipe right now.
What a shot.
Go get her, Nacho.
Morty,
Don't let her get away.
She's done.
yeah, she's like not. She's hanging from the pipe, but she doesn't seem to be moving either.
Morty's gonna like go up towards Toby or as far in that direction as I can with the lantern. Because is there invisibility gone?
It is now that she's unconscious. Yeah.
All right, well then I'll whatever. Just put the lantern at like my waist and then just move up towards Toby still.
Yep.
But like a little bit further away from the frog behemoth, like on the other side of Toby.
Like
Okay,
that?
yeah, that works. Yep. And
I mean,
I'm gonna move the fist closer to him
You
first.
were here. What's your movement speed?
25.
So you could move to here if you want to like keep some distance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Move the
Alright.
fist.
Yep. And no more advantage, I believe.
Yeah, he's not restrained anyway.
Okay. Yikes. I don't know if that hits. 17?
17 hits.
I thought it was a 2 because of the way this looks. Alright. Oh, there we go. 12 damage.
Max damage.
And then with my action, I'm gonna do Sacred Flame. So
Yep.
16 dex.
16 dex. You got a 16 on the dot.
Son of a bitch. Well then that's gonna be it for Morty.
That's it. He is looking very rough right now. So he actually at this point, various pieces have come off, and he was already missing 2 tentacles from previous battles. So the only one he has left is the one that's attached to Toby still. But you can tell he's barely moving at this point. It's the hag's turn, but she is unconscious. Nacho, you're up.
All right. Nacho. he yells across the room at Morty. He's like, Morty, what's the password for that rope?
Wrap it up. I already
Wrap,
told you.
Wrap it up. Right. Okay. And Nacho runs over to the lady that's like dangling by an arrow.
Yeah.
And
You wanna go over there?
yeah, he's gonna run across the water over to her, and he's gonna pull out the rope that Morty gave him, and he's gonna be like, wrap it up. And he's gonna try to use the rope on this unconscious woman.
Yep.
Or
Auto
Phil, I assume.
success because she's
Yeah.
she is unconscious, so she can't fight it.
Yeah.
All right, so now she is unconscious and restrained.
Yeah, don't want any funny business going on. And is she in the water, or is she like?
It's like hanging.
Yeah, I don't want her drowning, so, you know.
She's not, because she was like halfway up.
Oh,
when he
okay.
pinned her.
Well, now
She's like her ankles are in the water still, but that's about it.
yeah. Some I guess we'll yeah, we're wrapping her up, and then I guess we'd like tie one end of the rope to like a thing, so like, you know, we want to secure. We want to secure the package there.
I don't know if you can when it's activated.
Well, look, Morty, we're having a tough time visualizing exactly what the situation is, so
Okay.
we're just going to assume she's restrained.
Yep.
And
Well, the arrow had her like suspended anyway.
yeah,
So.
I know, but she's double restrained, okay?
All right.
And
I mean,
then
if you had the intent of like tying her to the pipe, I think that would be fine. Like
Yeah.
the rope could go around her and the pipe.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. So Nacho fastens her to the pipe, and you know, he just you know, makes sure no one comes to like grab her body and run off. So he's just kind of standing there with his sword out, ready to stab anything
Just guarding her.
not in the League of Friends that you know. And I think he's just kind of his turn in that doing that.
Toby's going to try to break free. Oh, he got out.
Hey, Toby.
He is then going to book it with all of his movement this way. What's that? Quarion, you're up.
See, so I guess so she's taken care of. We just gotta kill the Froghemoth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like it's hurting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's looking really rough at this point. Oh, it has one tentacle still attached.
Is it the tentacle that's wrapped around me?
Oh, were you restrained too?
I was.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought there was only. Yes, it's the one that's wrapped around you.
Oh no. Well,
Oh yeah,
either way,
that's the one.
Yeah, that one. I guess
am
Toby
going-
was already free then.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at him
All right,
with a 24 to hit.
that will hit.
Oh.
Do the thing. Do the thing. Oh.
10 damage.
He's very weak.
Carl gonna swoop in for all the
Very
glory.
weak.
Still got Flareon.
All right.
Still
All
got
right,
Flareon.
Flareon. Hit him with your little tiny fireball.
I choose you.
Unnatural 20
That will hit.
for 6 damage.
That'll do it.
Yeah, Flareon for the
Oh.
kill.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum.
Flareon jumps in joy.
Ba, 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 da, da.
Very cutely.
All right.
Yeah, Flareon does a Pokemon styled victory dance.
Yeah. So you see
After
this like putrid, bloated Froghemoth body start to sink back down into the cistern. and you have a hag tied up, suspended to a pipe.
Morty quickly goes over to assist Nacho and puts the fist of Helm at its dick.
Well, it's a witch, so
Whatever.
He's
You get
Morty.
what I'm saying.
Jeez, Morty.
It's interrogation
Morty's
time,
a
boys.
woman. Morty's a woman beater. Just saying.
What?
Jakaro,
That is
Jakaro,
that is not canon.
Jakaro, come help me
Doesn't differentiate.
see if there's anything from this Froghemoth that we can salvage.
It's underwater.
Yeah, that was
Underwater, my friend.
that
Don't go
thing.
swimming.
Yeah.
Aquarian can.
Well, I can swim.
You gotta get your
Oh,
javelin anyway.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna swim down. I'm gonna get my javelin. I guess does the Froghemoth have a poison sac that I can remove? Seemed like he was doing poison damage at one point.
Roll a nature check.
I feel like it's gonna be like a snake where the poison's just like from his teeth.
Well, snakes have a poison sac too.
Well, I'm thinking
Poison
more like a Komodo dragon where it's just like its saliva's so nasty it just kill you.
I'm looking for some kind of gland or organ that secretes venom that I can take to turn into poison.
All right, did you roll the nature check?
17.
You do not believe these to be poisonous normally.
I was doing poison damage because it
perhaps.
was undead.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
In that
more
case, I'll
from
just
it
I'll
being
see
a
if I can
fetid
take.
corpse biting you.
I'll see if I can take a couple of I don't know, fangs or something as souvenirs.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think I only got like 30 seconds with the dick puncher before it's gone. FYI.
Okay.
Would that be a strength check to see if I can take fangs out?
Let's do this. I need a Constitution saving throw. And then
'Cause
a
you underwater,
strength check.
man.
So 16 for the con save.
16 for the concept. All right. You dive down into this murky, pretty filthy water. And there's like a rotting corpse at the bottom of it, and as you get down there, there's other corpses as well.
Ooh.
And
Great.
you aren't affected by it at this point, but you also don't think it would be a good idea to spend a ton of water or a ton of time in this particular water. And then roll a nature check. Another one.
9.
9. Okay. And then roll a sleight of hand check.
3.
All right. Now roll a Constitution saving throw.
I would also, if I started feeling sick or being worried about my health, I would abandon this immediately.
Okay.
7.
7.
At this point, you feel
He
sick.
says right before a con save.
You don't actually feel sick, but you've been down here long enough and been struggling to try to get these teeth out that you're starting to run out of breath.
So I'm just gonna give up.
So yeah, you
I'm gonna
can't.
take my javelin. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Not worth wasting a pull of the water breathing potion.
All right, you guys see Quarion resurface, holding his gasping for air, and holding his javelin.
Give him a hand, Jakaro.
Jakaro gives him a hand.
Thanks, mate. There's a lot of other dead bodies down there too. We weren't the first ones to fall victim to this hag.
Morty looks to Nacho. He's like, "All right, should we? You got some questions for her?
Yeah,
Mention the
yeah.
boss, right?"
Yeah, when Nacho saw the league arrive to the body, he put his sword away and was like, "Yeah, let's get this lady out of the water and ask her some questions." And then
All right.
is anybody? I mean, Nacho, not so strong. So I don't know.
Morty grabs her leg and pulls.
Yeah, let's get her out of here. All right. How do we wake her? Do we just give her? Do we just paintbrush her or something and make her wake up? How does this work, Morty?
Morty slaps her in the face.
Smack her around a little bit.
Yeah.
So you guys could heal her for like 1 health, or you could do like a medicine check to wake her up.
Okay.
I'll roll a medicine check. Where is it? 26.
Oh, what?
26. All right. So Morty finds an area that's particularly bloody, and he's able to kind of put a little pressure on it and stabilize it. And then he like starts to, gently kind of slap her in the face to get her to wake up.
It wasn't gentle.
Well, it was at first, but then it got increasingly hard as he went.
Morty seems to
And
enjoy this.
she kind of weakly opens her eyes and looks around at you guys.
Morty holds the lantern above her. Be like, and he does the finger wave back and forth. He's like, "No more going invisible."
She. Oh, where'd he go?
I'll be right back, guys.
She just starts, like she like locks eyes with you, Morty, and she starts cursing like just a string of obscenities at you, and half of the words you don't even understand and are likely in a different language. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I was wondering if we should fucking. God damn it.
Yeah.
I knew she's gonna cast a spell on us like right away.
Just do your roll, Morty.
I know. Ugh.
Morty.
10. I got a 10.
All right. As
You got a 10.
let's see what happens.
You take 5 psychic damage.
Okay. And as she started
You have
saying
disadvantage on your next attack roll.
as she started saying words Nacho didn't understand, Nacho would pull out a silver dagger, put it to her throat, and say, like, you say any more, you speak in the common tongue, or I'm just gonna kill you right now. So
No more spells or you die,
No,
Morty
yeah,
says.
pretty much, yeah.
Morty, she stops abruptly as the silver tongue reaches her throat, and Morty, regains his bearings as this like splitting headache and just suddenly appeared.
Oh, what did I miss? Morty's got a headache now?
She cast a spell on me as soon as she woke up.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Is she still like restrained?
Yeah, she ain't going anywhere.
Oh, she's
Is-
surrounded at this point.
It only requires verbal component, so.
All right.
And so there's a silver dagger to her neck. She is no longer casting spells at you.
Yeah.
Good.
Kind of staring defiantly at you.
Yeah. Well, now that we got that out of the way, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you tell us what we want to know, and we let you out of here. We let you go about your day. Do whatever you witch people do. The hard way is, I kill you. So, Nobody wants
Well,
that.
make her talk.
Nobody
Morty
wants
winks,
that. Yeah,
Nacho.
I get you, Morty. Let's see what she has to say. First before we do any tricks. Okay. You mentioned earlier that you have some kind of boss. We would like to know who you're working for.
Well, not so much that I work for him, or that he does give us quite a bit of power in exchange for favors. But
Hmm.
he's a demon,
Oh.
sort of a freelancer.
Friend's ears perk up at that. What's
Yeah.
his name?
What's his name?
Yeah.
Morty locks
Demons
eyes with Quarian.
go by many names. You know that.
What's his most common name?
To you, he would be called Belasco.
Corian goes into a fit of rage and just grabs the hag by the front of her cloak and holds the dagger right up to her neck, piercing the skin enough so she starts bleeding. Be very careful, hag. You're gonna need to tell us everything you know about this Belasco. I've been hunting that bastard for years.
Oh.
Killed my mate's
Oh.
brother. He says to the hag as he like pats Quarian on the shoulder. And nearly killed my
He
mentor.
killed a good deal of your brothers too, Morty.
Nacho sees that Morty and Quarian house interrogation, but he does mention just make sure you ask her about the what was the name of the guy that was dead that we were talking to when we were first like trying to exit the sewer into the alleyway? Do we know what his name was?
Steiny.
Steiny, yeah. Just ask if she knows about who killed Steiny, and then
How do I know about these one-off characters?
yeah, Nacho kind of just shuffles over
I
to
don't even remember his name.
yeah, Nacho shuffles
it
over to
something.
Dracaro, and so, yeah, it looks like you guys got this, and he gives yeah.
Morty,
Belasco's shown some great interest in you. It's no surprise that you're so fired up to meet him.
at this point you see Morty's eyes glowing with fire.
You
Not
must be
surprised. He
actually
knows that the League
worried.
of Friends are a threat to him.
I mean, the only reason he would send me after you and give me the orders he gave were if you were a little afraid of you.
He
Don't know
should be.
why. He's much more powerful than me.
Do you know where we
went
can
down
find him?
fairly easily.
Oh, he always comes to us. Usually when we meet, it's in the Feywild or the Shadow Realm.
He never comes to our realm.
Oh, he travels many planes.
How do you get to these realms?
One must know the ways.
Do you have a
Uh,
key?
While I've still got my my javelin up to her throat, look over sideways at Nacho. Let's maybe why don't you search her pockets and her robes while we've got her here. I bet she's got something useful that we
I
can use.
would love to. Nacho rummages.
Morty asks for a key to these realms as well.
Okay.
well,
What?
I left my cauldron back at our humble hut that you guys decided to trash.
It's our hut now. Everything that once belonged to you now belongs to the League of Friends.
What about that skull? What did that do?
What did it do?
There was like a skull with 2 rubies in it, and I had Morty smash it with his hammer when he was, IRL hungover and didn't really know what was going on. So,
Nice and simple. to its suggestions.
Yeah.
As far as we know, well, I guess we'll never know since it's destroyed.
Right.
She, you guys are. She knows that you destroyed it, but you guys don't know how she knows that.
Hmm. Was it tied to you somehow?
T-boys, this is why we shouldn't destroy magic objects until we know what they do.
Well, all of our makings are tied to us somehow. The blood that binds us and fuels our magic.
All right. Look, Hag. We need to know how we can perhaps meet this Belasco.
Well,
Are you
we
able to summon him?
humans- Not now that my sisters are dead. Only the power of the three of us together could do it.
What use are you to us then?
Well, there are some mortals that deal with him as well.
Names, Quarian says as he pushes the javelin further into her neck.
I believe you're familiar with her. The only one I know of. But that's all I'll say.
Halia?
She just kind of cackles.
At this point, Morty, he's gonna switch around to spells.
Do it, Morty. Do it.
All right. I just want to make sure I do my channel divinity and just click it. Or is that it? No, it's my
It's the medallion
yeah.
or the amulet.
Yes, ghost. Just want to make sure I click it. Oh, okay. I must have not unclicked it after the last long rest. Anywho,
Yeah, you haven't used it recently.
I cast that spell on her, the one I'm thinking of. We all know.
Zone of Truth.
Yes, that's the one.
All right.
Let me see what she has to roll.
Yeah. What is it? It's a wisdom or something, right?
I believe. No, it's a charisma 16.
Charisma.
16. She does not pass.
Excellent. And everybody around me is also affected, unless they choose to roll against it. But I'm not going to question you guys anyway, so I won't
Yeah.
worry about it. Morty just you see his eyes light up like they flash a different color when he casts the spell, and then
Whoa.
they go back to the fire, and then he looks to Nacho and gives the nod.
Oh, is that Nacho's cue to like ask the questions?
Well, he looks to the boys in general.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
gives the nod and he says, she's under my spell. She can't lie.
Nice. Nacho gives a thumbs up.
And then Morty says, so is Belasco in league with Halia?
Their goals align with one another.
Working directly together. Are they in contact with each other? Does Belasco speak to Halia?
They have had meetings in the past.
Wow. We would have never thought this, boys.
That
Well,
Halia
Morty's
is
satisfied.
dead.
He looks around. Anybody got anything else?
Oh, ask her. Excuse me, ma'am, witch
This is
lady.
gone. That's fine.
Did you kill a fella named Steiny?
Steiny.
Yeah, Steiny. Are you the responsible for the death of Steiny?
Uh, in a perfect replication of Steiny's voice, she repeats to you what he told you through the grate.
Oh, who's on whose orders did you infiltrate this city, and what is your mission? Like, why did you do that? It's so mean.
I'm here for revenge, and because Belasco wants you dead.
Me?
She just goes, all of you.
All of us?
Gesture with her head.
Well, let's think about this, fellas.
What's the name of the woman we just met in this town?
Cathal.
Does Belasco work with Cathal at all?
Hmm.
Corian would ask the hag.
Belasco works with many people.
But
And
does he specifically work with Cathal? Has he ever spoken with Cathal? Does Cathal work on behalf of Belasco?
Not to my knowledge.
Nacho, what was your mate's name?
oh, Atham?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you know anything about Atham? Like
Have you been impersonating him?
oh, good question, Morty. Good question.
I've run across him once or twice. He was quick to make a deal, but I've had no need to assume his identity.
Was he bald when you saw him?
Well, the one man I met was, the other man I met wasn't.
The bald one tried to sell us out.
Yeah, what do you think that means, Morty? The bald one's not the real one.
I know. I'm trying to confirm that the bald one. All right, whatever. We already know the bald one's not with us.
Okay.
The one with hair, did he seem like he was interested in our downfall?
The one with hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, neither one seemed to be.
Morty does the hands clean gesture. He's like, well, anybody got anything else?
Did we officially rummage through the pockets? Should we do the rummaging?
She doesn't have to be alive for that, does she?
Well, I mean, we will
point.
feel better now that she knows that we're taking her stuff, you know?
Before Morty's done, he's like, do you have a sending stone to contact Belasco? How do you contact him? Is it just the cauldron?
Yes, or he came to us.
All right. I think we're done here. Anybody else got anything?
No, I have one more question.
All right.
Nacho would ask, what is a dagger that's not yours?
Oh my god. Morty rolls his eyes.
Corian says, enough talk, and just slams the javelin through.
Quarion!
She has like a puzzled look on her face, and then
Corian
Quarian
does not break eye contact the entire time.
I think Quarian jabs the javelin through her, like up through her chin before Nacho can.
Yeah.
Get my rope dirty. Morty grabs the rope.
Yeah.
Corin turns to Morty. This is the first lead on Belasco I've found in years. We might actually be able to track him down, avenge our families.
Well, so I have no idea who Belasco is, but it sounds like this demon fella is giving Halia orders, and one of our jobs was to find out who, like, that's some good information we can give Cathal. So
And
All right.
that's
good news. It seems
yeah.
like Cathal is
I
not
don't
dealing
know.
with the demon.
Yeah.
To fill the group in, Velasco killed Quarion's brother,
What?
and he mortally wounded my mate Braun, who trained me, everything I know, nearly killed him.
Yeah.
I was like, killed a big group of like a group from my clan was working with a group from Morty's clan, and Braun was the only survivor. So
And
killed
now-
a bunch of druids and a bunch of priests of Helm.
And now we find out he's the one pulling the strings on this hag and Halia.
Well, and
He'll have to be dealt with.
she murdered Steiny.
Yeah,
So-
so that solves that mystery.
Do we chalk this up and is to sewer cleared and we go back to Cathal, or like do we keep snooping around down here, fellas?
I say we press on just to be thorough.
Yeah,
Go and,
Make sure
For
we
sure.
leave the sewers.
and then leave the sewer, where we came from before.
yeah. And I think for good record keeping, we should chalk that kill up to Dracaro, since he knocked her out. So
Sure.
Pow
Agreed.
pow.
yeah, we don't want to steal any kills there.
You find anything in her pocket?
Nacho. Oh yeah, did we find anything in our pockets?
That's a good question.
You're at 64 now, Jakaro.
Jesus.
The same kills as an old beloved Nintendo console.
Same pixels.
You for the most part don't find anything that you would like think is helpful.
Yeah.
So essentially just like a lot of the similar stuff that you found in their hut. So just like animal body parts and bones of various creatures and things like that.
So I would
Um,
gather all of those up into like a separate container. Just in case we need to like use her supplies. Like go back to her hut and I don't know,
Yeah.
commune with the demon or whatever.
Nacho would pull out the rod and shove her body into the water after she's done being looted.
Okay. You also find like an ornamental bottle with like gray black smoke swirling inside of it.
Well, this looks fancy, Quarion. Shows him a bottle with some smoke swirling inside of it.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
Well,
and
don't
see what we
open it
rest?
up just yet. You gotta find out what it is before you
Well, yeah.
you don't want to unleash
I
some
drink
witch.
like a
This
random
could be
hag.
hag farts or something. You don't want to unleash that.
I don't think that's a potion, boys, but we'll see.
Well, I'm not a magic expert, Morty. Okay.
Morty pulls out the Gnomengard book and he's like, "Do we want to know what it is now, or shall we save my identify scroll for something else?"
No, let's wait. I'm sure we'll be resting soon enough. We can examine it.
All right.
And then you also find a like dark blue stone that's cut very smoothly into a rhombus shape.
Rhombus.
She's got like a rock. You watch? I just do we need
Just
a
hold on
rock?
to it. We'll take a look at it later.
We'll hold on to it.
Yeah.
It's probably some kind of magic rock.
Okay. Oh, you sure? It looks like a paperweight to me.
Well, even if it's a paperweight, it's an awfully nice looking paperweight. So let's hold
If you
on
don't
to
want to hold it, I will.
Okay. Yeah. Nacho gives it to Morty.
You go to like place it in Morty's hand, and it hovers for a second,
Oh.
like an inch off of his hand before it drops into his hand.
See, I told you it was a magic rock.
Okay. So it's like a magic paperweight.
You sure you don't want it?
A hovering paperweight.
I
doesn't
mean,
Well, yeah, it must not be a paperweight if it
no,
hovers,
it's
Nacho.
it's good. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good, Morty. And then Nacho also pulls out the he gets the rope from Morty, cleans it off, gets all the dirt from being in a sewer. He shakes off the rope.
Oh, what a guy.
Yeah, gives it to Morty.
Thanks.
Yeah, so wrap it up was the phrase, right?
In Dwarfish.
In Dwarvish, right. Okay. I actually tried at one point to use it, and I think I said the wrong words, and nothing happened. It was very embarrassing.
Good thing I didn't see you, or I would have made fun of you.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, okay. So Belasco, huh?
Yep. We're gonna kill.
Yeah.
Seems like this demon is the one pulling the strings behind all this.
Yeah.
Willing to bet.
You know, I'm just glad I don't have to like track down Holly to find out who she's working for, because we can just say this demon guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Can you
How
guys-
This is information we can give to what's her face too.
Cathal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because that's one of the things she wanted to do is find out information about who Holly is in league with. And
We already got it.
Yeah, just found out. So, she's some kind of demon worshipper. That's alarming. How is everybody feeling, by the way?
Fantastic.
Good?
Toby
I'm like
goes,
18 health.
Oh, yeah. Toby, how you doing?
I've been better. You took 40 something damage.
Yeah. How many,
Maybe
Oh,
like a
you-
quick short rest.
Toby took 55 damage.
Oh, man.
Excuse me.
Still standing though.
Yeah.
Should we do maybe a short, quick rest, boys? Take a breather for
Yeah.
like
You
half
want?
hour or so.
Toby looks pretty banged up.
Seems like Toby needs it.
Yeah.
Toby agrees.
Toby quickly agrees.
Yeah. Starts
I
like
guess-
tending to his wounds.
I guess I'll
roll one.
Slumps down against the wall.
I'll get my wild shape charges back too.
So Morty gets 9 HP back.
Can I attune to something during a short rest?
Yep.
Yep.
I need to
I get
attune to
16
my
health back and
my
full.
new necklace. That
You can
gives
roll hit
me-
dice now, Penguin,
full
within
health.
if you go to the short rest tab.
Oh really?
Yep. You click a square
Hey, it didn't roll the dice for me though.
because it shows up right underneath it, the 1D whatever.
1d8 plus 1. I clicked 2 and I clicked take short rest, but it didn't roll anything.
No, you got to click the wherever the numbers are, and that'll roll it for you.
Like click the box like you're making an attack. You click on the box.
I don't see that anywhere.
Well, it worked for me. It's fine. That you rolled well anyway. Yeah, you see how
Oh.
the box appears
You
underneath?
see that, and then you click
Yeah.
the box, and it'll roll it for you.
The bank.
Just so you know for next time.
Whoa.
Look at those fancy dice.
Whoa.
I miss Horvath.
Yeah, Horvath must be up to something.
Oh, I think those are my dice.
Yeah. Man, he had a lot of hit points.
He did.
Cheese and crackers.
He was a good tank.
You A lot of hit points and a lot of AC.
We'll miss him.
I missed him a lot. All right, so you take a short rest. Jakaro switching attunement. We did some healing.
Flare and reverts back to Eevee.
Everybody roll an insight check.
What the heck is that?
They're an 18.
You just to tell you what we got?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Just waiting for Jakar to roll his. So I can.
I don't. Why do I not? Oh, insights. All right, there we go.
Begins with an I.
Insight.
9.
So we'll go highest to lowest. Morty got a 26. Quarian got an 18. Nacho got a 15. Jakaro got a 9.
All right. Jakaro being more enamored or worried about killing her than where she was going, doesn't think twice about it, but based on how she fled and where she fled, it seemed like she was trying to go down the tunnel to the right of the map.
Morty points that direction, says, "Boys, she was fleeing this way. Maybe we ought to take a peek."
Let's do it.
All right. So you guys head out that way?
Yeah. And this is where we face Belasco.
Yeah. He's just hanging out in a sewer.
Oh,
Wouldn't be much of a
that
demon.
easy.
It'd be pretty cool, though.
So the
I feel-
sewers
I feel like he's way stronger than us, though.
sewers in this direction, multiple dead ends as you're kind of wandering around, and then you find a doorway that seems out of place, and it is unlocked, and you open it up, and surprisingly you find yourselves in an area that is well lit, and it is it almost looks like a tavern, sort of, like very crudely, but just like long tables for eating, a couple old barrels, a couple smaller tables, remnants of some like cards and dice on some of the tables. So it's just sort of like a general place where people are hanging out. Long abandoned. Doesn't look like anybody's been here anytime recently, but definitely out of place for your travels through the sewers.
But we found the Thieves Guild, boys.
I don't know about that.
That was more of a Skyrim reference. I'm sure this isn't actually the Thieves Guild.
Right.
Across the hall from where you walked in is a long, narrow hallway and a set of stairs headed down. To the left is a set of stairs headed up. And then there is also a large pipe with an open grating right in front of where Flareon is here.
Okay.
And I guess there is also a door on in this corner right here.
So lights are on, huh? Nacho would take his finger and run it across the table there to see if it's like dusty. Checking for dust. It is dusty.
Definitely dusty. there's like various things strewn about on the tables, but not in a way like it's not like people were eating there and then left in a hurry or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's more just like various things that people didn't bother to take.
Drakar would grab one of the playing cards.
All right.
Morty would sit down at the table and then say, "Before we continue, boys, you mind giving me like 10 minutes?"
What
What do you need, Morty?
you can do dwarf things.
I want to see if there's anything hidden around here. Anything magical hidden.
Yeah.
Morty's gonna sit down and enter a meditative state, and as a restoration, cast detect magic for the next 10 minutes.
Oh.
Or what it's ritual. That's not restoration.
Yep. See if there's anything interesting down here.
Nacho asks Jacaro if he was aiming for that hag's hand when he shot her.
He said, "I don't miss."
Yeah, that was a nice shot. You really stuck her.
Yeah.
Got some good
I
info out
had
of
a
her.
feeling you wanted to talk to her.
Yeah, we got some good info out of her.
I really didn't like that she escaped last time in the swamp.
Well, yeah, I think she got lucky. That was my bad. I think I missed a few of my shots there. But it worked out.
Orvath was holding the lantern back then too.
Yeah, he was.
But this time Morty had it.
All right, so Morty, you do sense coming from sort of down the hallway. You sense in this general direction, you sense magic. How does the spell work again?
It's a 30-foot radius from me.
30-foot radius. Yeah. So far that's all you sense, but you sense a source of magic coming from this room right here.
It says it can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common steel, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood.
You still sense it from that room.
All right. Well, Morty, after leaving his meditative state, there it is, would stand up and point in the direction and say, "I sense magic this way, fellas," and then look to Nacho and say, "We best be careful for traps."
Oh, well, you want me to lead the way?
Please.
Okay. Nacho would lead the group down the hallway while being cautious for traps. Checking for traps.
Corian would give him a guidance as he takes the lead.
All right, so you get to about here, and Morty, your spell is telling you that through this door there is something magical on the other side. The door itself looks sort of like a typical jail door. So like a small window at about eye level to look in with metal bars. Like a slot below to like push food through. But it's odd in the sense that it's not very it's not like very sturdily built. It's not like usually you would expect it to be like sort of heavy wooden doors to prevent escape, but it seems to be just sort of a, I don't know, typical door. Doesn't seem like it would be too hard to break down if you wanted to break it down, or if somebody was trying to escape. It is currently closed.
Well, it seems like a strange door, Morty. It's not like a regular jail cell door. I would recommend that we all take a step back here and I use my magical hand and I try to,
Before you do that,
Yeah.
Morty pulls up the lantern. Let's
Uh-huh.
see if there's anything this lantern can reveal.
Sure. Nacho takes a step back.
All right, you light you're down about a quarter of the oil left in the lantern. You do not. So are you like holding it up to look into the room?
I'm checking the outside of the door, and then I would look through the hole in the door where the bars are.
Okay. You outside of the room or outside of the door, nothing changes. It looks the same as before. You look into the window. You see a very simple room as depicted, like a pile of just straw in one corner, a bucket in the other, and against this wall, you see a pair of manacles that are chained to a ring on the wall.
Ooh.
And
Are they glowing from my detect magic?
They do appear to be magical.
Excellent. Morty's like, let's go in here. Check if it's trapped, don't you?
Yeah. Do I have to roll anything for checking traps?
In perception check.
Sounds like Morty could have checked it himself, but Nacho does the trick with a 22.
Yep. So you don't see any traps, but you do notice that they look like at one point there was a lock on the like apparatus to keep the door closed. You don't see the lock, but it does look like it was maybe forcefully removed at some point. Otherwise, the door seems normal and unlocked.
Okay. So then Nacho would slowly open the door and have Chikaro ready to shoot anything that might, like attack him as he's opening the door.
Morty puts the lantern out just to conserve the
Yeah.
oil. If he
Yeah.
thinks it's getting low.
We're SWAT style breaching this, boys.
Yep.
Ricaro nods at Nacho.
Yeah. So the door opens.
Yeah, so the door opens. Jakaro quickly, pops around the corner, takes stock of the room with his bow and arrow at the ready. Nothing in the room.
And Nacho yells out, "Clear!"
Morty, having seen the manacles before, is like, all right, let me take a peek. And goes in there, grabs the manacles, and takes a quick once over to see if there's anything else in there that he sees that's magical, or just those.
Yeah, so you don't see anything else in the room. That's the only thing that you are sensing magic from. They do have like an aura of abjuration magic on them. They seem to be made out of some like gold alloy. They're fairly soft metal, which is odd for manacles,
Mm-hmm.
but they do have a lot of arcane inscriptions on them.
So do they have a key in them?
They're currently open, but they are chained to the wall.
All right.
Through a loop. through it.
Or he
Wall-
would
on
just
the wall.
bash the chain with his hammer.
Okay. Roll for me a strength check.
16.
16. Okay. Roll a d4.
I was bashing the chain that's not part of the manacles, to be clear.
Yep.
2.
2. Okay. So it takes you only about 2 minutes to break the rung off of break it off of its attachment to the wall. You didn't want to damage the manacles, so the manacles still have the rung hanging from the center of them, but you're able to get the iron that was fused into the wall off. So the manacles are now free.
Excellent. Morty would grab him and be like, I think we could maybe find use for these.
What are they, Morty?
Well, they're obviously magical of some sort. We'll have to.
Yeah, but like, what do they look like?
Here, take a look.
Yeah, like, what are they? Are they like handcuffs?
Yes, they're handcuffs.
Okay.
They're magic handcuffs, basically.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We're like cops now.
No, these are very cool if they're what I think they are. But we'll have to find
Nice.
out later.
Probably, yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, good
That's
job,
efficient.
Morty.
Quarion, roll a perception check.
I did make some noise for 2 minutes.
What'd you get?
25.
25. All right. You hear like a faint scraping, scratching sound, or like prolonged, like nails on a chalkboard, sort of, or metal on metal, dragging sort of sound, coming from inside the pipe that you're standing next to.
Oh, I think we got incoming, boys. I hear something coming through this pipe.
Carl ready
Jakaro.
his bow.
Fireball.
Is there like a lid to this? Is there like a door to this thing? Looks like there's like the
To the
pipe has like on the end of it. Looks like there's some kind of like
Yeah, there's like
door
a
things.
metal. There's a metal grate that swings open.
Okay.
It looks like there was something at one point that held it, that like you could use to keep it shut.
Yeah.
If only we had a
but it-
magical rod that was immovable. Or
Well,
something.
that's kind of what Nacho is getting at. He's just listening to hear about this door before he
Let the
suggests
DM
anything.
talk, Quarion.
Yeah, no, there was at one point there was a latch, but the pieces are still there. Yeah, it was sort of a simple mechanism, like kind of like a hinge on a door with a pin, so just like 3 interlocking rings that you would put a bar through or something like that to hold it shut.
So, did Quarion tell us he heard the sound?
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said he had
Yeah.
incoming, yeah.
Okay.
For the lads, get ready.
Nacho would shuffle over and be like, "Do we you hear something?
Morty secures the manacles to his waist.
Yeah, you hear something, Quarion?"
Yes, it sounds like something's coming through these pipes.
Well, if we don't want it to come through, we could close the door, or we could use this little choke point here to our advantage and do something.
Let's seal this off and then
Yeah.
just see what comes.
Okay, so I use this rod. I got this rod. Orvad had it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So is there a way Nacho can fasten the rod on the end of the sewer door thing to like keep
Yeah.
it closed?
So you guys close the door.
Yeah.
And you put the rod through the rung. The rod is straight, and it's like I said, it's just like 3 rings that line up vertically with one another. So that if you were to like just put the rod in there and let go, it would just fall through. But if you put the rod through and activate it, it would stay suspended in that location.
So do I activate it?
It's up to you.
So,
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll activate it. I'm not sure what this does, but we'll activate it. When Nacho wants to test out the rod, he's heard so much about it.
You hear the scraping noise as you're doing this coming closer and closer. It's about halfway through the tunnel at this point. You close the grate, like with a, you try not to, but it still, makes a clang as you close it just because it's an old rusted grate. And you hear the scraping sound stop when that happens. And then you hear it start to go in the other direction. It's kind of like a slow, just like slow and very like steady paced sound that you're hearing.
Well, there was definitely some kind of monster that was hunting us.
Yeah.
We just avoided
Morty
it.
would look to Quarian and say, maybe we open it and send your bird to scout it.
Not the worst idea.
Is the door like a straight up door, or is it like grated so we can just slip the bird through like one of the like a grate type deal?
We could just open it back up and then close it again.
Okay. Yeah.
And luckily, Pidgeot's still I think in owl mode, so she'll be able to see in the dark. Yeah, I'll do that.
Did this rod have a magic word?
It's got the button. That's it.
It's got a button. Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
You can say a magic word while you press the button if you want.
I'll just push the button. All right, you ready to send the bird, Quarian?
Yeah. So
All right.
I'd go take a seat in one of those chairs, and assume control of the bird, and then fly down the pipe to go see what I can see.
Yeah, Nacho says hits the button. It says Alakazam, and opens the grate, or opens the sewer thing door.
All right.
What's
So-
the bird?
Sorry.
We're sending an owl in there. That's what's happening.
Yep. Yeah.
Controlled by Quarian.
All right. Let's see.
Does it take the since it's an owl, is it like silent when it's flying?
Don't owls hoot?
Well, I wouldn't be hooting while I'm flying around.
It's got like advantage on stealth or something, some sort of stealth buff.
Yeah, I think so.
Stealth +3.
Sorry. All right. So in the chat, I just put a picture of what you see, Quarian.
The party hears me say, "Oh shit," and the bird immediately turns around and books it back out the pipe.
Everybody, roll a perception check.
Ugh, 12.
2 12s, 22, and a 21.
All right, 22, 21. You start to hear, like skittering, clicking noises coming from almost all directions.
What's that sound?
We're getting surrounded, boys.
What is?
Everyone, there's some kind of crazy monster. It's got like a sword for a hand. It was dragging some kind of body part behind it. It was some nasty looking piece of work.
And
Everybody, group up.
your owl came
Defensive
back.
positions.
Your owl came back, right?
Would it have been able to fit through the hole in the grate?
Or do we have to open the crate? Or do we have to open it back up?
Yeah,
would not.
it would not have made it back through the grate
All right.
without you guys opening it for it. Yeah.
Leave it. We don't have time.
Okay.
Is it far enough away that they'd be able to open it and the thing wouldn't get through?
We're about to be splattered, man.
Roll a survival check.
Survival
The 1 HP bird.
20. Yeah, I don't want to have to waste a wild shape charge to summon it again though.
Oh, you just got him back.
Yeah, you just took
Yeah.
a short rest, dog.
Yeah, more appropriate animal probably would have been like a rat or something for a sewer, but an owl, you know what? It's an owl.
That's what we had. So I got a 20 for the survival check.
20. All right. You think just based on how slowly it was moving and how slowly the sound was moving towards you earlier, that you could probably safely open and close it again to let her out.
Nacho, you can open the door, but if you see that thing moving, you close that as quick as you can.
All right. Nacho hits the button. Opens the door. Waits for the bird.
The bird flies out as fast as it possibly can.
Nacho quickly hits the button again and closes the door.
The fastest an owl has ever moved in the history of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right. What's everybody else doing during this?
Looking around for this skittering noise.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I would have activated Flareon when I saw those things coming for us.
What are these things called?
With the ones I'm putting out right now.
Yeah.
These are called the Wretched.
Let's say like Corpse Walker or something creepy. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Fine. Everything's fine.
So as you guys are posted up the other entrances and exits, the skittering sounds are coming louder and louder, and you see these. Let's see, they're small, so they're probably like knee-high, bipedal creatures that are just bald flesh with giant gaping maws and rows of teeth. Kind of like running towards you guys. And Toby says, Quarion, I think I see what you saw.
Wait,
Coming
so
up
these little
behind.
things, they look like they're different from what I saw in the pipe?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You saw something that was like human height with like large spikes instead of 4 limbs, and one of those spikes is trailing behind.
And would I be able? Would I be seeing the same thing Toby's seeing? So it looks like we're near each other.
Yeah. When you say that, I mean, right now you're like focused on getting the grate closed and seeing if he was coming back that direction. You turn and look down the hallway, and you see what you saw before, but this time he's heading up the hallway towards you.
Oh, Toby, you're right. He's coming. Everyone, get ready.
I think I'm gonna stop it there because it's
Setting up an epic battle for next time.
yeah. We'll start with this one.
Okay.
Otherwise, I think it's gonna be too late. I had a long week, so I don't know if I want to stay up till 1:30 doing this battle out.
Yeah, hopefully Owlbear will be back up.
Yeah, that'll be nice if it is too.
I'm sure it'll be back next week.
Yeah, it just seems like a today thing. I was just using it the other day and it was fine. So
I wonder. I'm gonna click on it now. See if it's back up.
It
Nope.
is not. Yeah.
Oh, good session, boys.
Yeah.
I love how the demon backstory is playing into the campaign. D&D is awesome. Why didn't we start playing this like years ago?
Yeah, that's how I felt because I like bought a bunch of the books in like middle school or whatever, and then just never played. It was also
Same.
like,
I had them and
w-
just never played them.
Yeah, I'd always been like
you
aware
can't
of
find people to play
D&D.
with, and it was way, I don't know. Back then, it was like nerd culture wasn't as accepted as it is now either.
True.
Like it was really nerdy.
Yeah. Like we can thank Destiny for bringing us together. From